an Obama-era agency that a senior Senate Democrat said Wall Street hates like the devil hates holy water, will have two acting directors on Monday, after the White House countered its director's resignation and promotion of an ally by naming its own man to take temporary charge. One Senate Republican said the unusual situation, with each side claiming legal justification, could end up in court. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, was set up after the financial crash of 2008 to protect ordinary Americans from abusive practices by banks, mortgage companies, payday loan operations, and debt collectors. Its director, Richard Cordray, proved an aggressive watchdog, for example fining Wells Fargo a record amount over its misselling of bank accounts. Republicans opposed to tough regulation of the financial sector think the agency has been too aggressive. Democrats back it. One of the architects of the legislation that created the agency, the former Massachusetts Representative Barney Frank, told CNN on Saturday, "We gave a lot of attention to how to structure the CFPB and how to protect its independence, because its job is to go after some very powerful forces in the economy. The point is, we intend what Cordray was doing to have this kind of autonomy." Cordray resigned on Friday but made a play to maintain control, naming the agency's chief of staff, Leandra English, as deputy. Under the Dodd-Frank legislation, English would thus lead it until the Senate confirmed a presidential nominee. That can take months. Donald Trump countered by naming Mick Mulvaney, director of the Office of Management and Budget, to the deputy director role. White House officials speaking to reporters on Saturday cited the Vacancies Reform Act, VRA, of 1998, and a memo by Stephen Engel, the new head of the Justice Department's Office of Legal Counsel, as providing the president's authority to do so. It's a watchdog agency. Wall Street hates it like the devil hates holy water, and they're trying to put an end to it. Trump devoted less detail to the issue, tweeting that the CFPB had been a total disaster as run by the previous administration's sick pick. Financial institutions have been devastated and unable to properly serve the public. We will bring it back to life. The argument is drawn on partisan lines. English is a longtime ally of Cordray, who is a Democrat rumored to be considering a run for governor in Ohio. Cordray's resignation statement highlighted English's in-depth knowledge of agency operations and staff. Before joining the CFPB, she served at the Office of Management and Budget and the Office of Personnel Management. Mulvaney is a former Republican congressman from South Carolina, a hard-right deficit hawk and founder of the House Freedom Caucus. He was elected in the Tea Party wave of 2010 and has been an outspoken critic of the CFPB, which he called a joke in an interview in 2014. One White House official said he expected Mulvaney to take charge on Monday, with English as his deputy. Senator John Thune of South Dakota agreed, telling Fox News Sunday Mulvaney will be on the job and he'll be calling the shots over there, but adding, ultimately, this may end up in court.